So Matt, what have we got today? Today we've got deadlifts. Deadlifts.
Are you having some of this ghost today?
If you're off, mate, I want to exhaust your supply of
no, I'm going to have a heap scoop today because it didn't really...
It took a couple of hours for me. I was pretty...
When you work 9 to 5, but you got deadlifts at 6.
Where's deadlifts at 6 and it's more good time. Sorry, mate.
The thing is, like, as I was saying, I was just like, this sounds pretty shit. Sam's going to take the piss out of me.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Right, it's Wednesday today. Didn't train yesterday because of my back. It's feeling a little bit better. So it's deadlifts today, working up to top set of 5 at RPE 8. So I'm thinking maybe somewhere in the region of 200 kilos to 220. Don't know. Not really feeling massively motivated to train today, but we're back in Sam's gym and I'm sure he's going to keep me somewhat entertained. I've lost count of that. 5.
Mate, I'm going to level with you. I feel like getting hammered. If I had a nail, I was going to go, I nailed that. Like, I can't find a nail.
I like that.
Thank you, thank you.
It's very good. Got these back?
Yeah, shit.
So I've changed my deadlift form very.
The ghost hit me already, by the way.
Has it?
I'm already feeling a little bit like peppy. You want to see fully grown men cry?
So I've got a little bit wider and my hands have come in a little bit. Do you think that is going to affect my range of motion that much?
Find out.
Conventional or?
Try all of them.
Let's try all of them. Right, let's start with conventional. Just to demonstrate the difference in range of motion from conventional to sumo to wide sumo. So this is conventional.
Bloody hell, I can hold that. So that is 540, 545. Okay, yeah.
Let's go what I was sumoing before I had a little revelation.
So you've gone from 545 down to 470.
Okay.
Remember his numbers? 545, 470.
Yeah. And now my new sumo form, a little bit wider, slightly narrower grip. Let's see if it has any change whatsoever.
Mate, you won't believe it. That's knocked 6 centimetres off. That's
6 centimetres?
Yeah, that's 4.
So going just a tiny bit wider with my foot positioning
Knocked off that
and
much.
my grip
That much.
has knocked off that much, so 6 centimetres of my range of motion.
That's right at the top, so it's basically measured from the bottom of the weight a minute. Well.
That is crazy.
Just from the bottom of the plate. Yeah.
6?
Yeah.
So you're
That's a long way to go.
taller?
I must have shorter arms or longer legs, one of the two.
Because we're about the same height.
So mine's 60 centimetres, yours is 54, but now you're down to
40...
41. 41, so where's 41? Wait a minute, get that tape back again. Tell me when I've hit 41, ready? What's that?
Keep going. Keep going. Pretty much there. That's 41.
So now stand away, look at the difference. That's where you're locking out.
Yeah.
And that's wrong.
Mate, there we go. These little changes
Crazy.
do make a big difference. Alright, so just hit 180 and that felt absolutely fine on my back. I haven't had any issues with it at all. So I'm probably going to work up to maybe 210 for my next set and hit that for 5. I should get that at an RPE 8, and then if that feels really light I'll go to 220, but I'm thinking 210 is probably what I'm going to get today.
The shop floor waiting. Who's that girl in the line with a big behind us looking all tempting? If
No, big pull. One set.
True plug in a Z. You can't even book me till nothing is left. I'm flooding my grind, I'm flooding my left. I'm ducking
One.
the wife, I'm ducking the f***. Bell on the track, doesn't it go? Still ain't trying to get busted. Look, my name is the boss. It's me, my Rambo, cutting through red.
That's too easy. Come on.
I'm shocked that when me in the middle,
Last one.
she's holding the dick, holding the waist.
Nice. Nice.
Low in the mix, my nigga is holding the dick.
Too easy, mate. Come on. Nice one. Two. Three. Come on. Four. Come on, mate. Two more. Nice. One more.
Pretty nice.
Extra so nice.
Thanks, bro. Oh.
Seasoned to perfection.
Right, so if you missed our ramblings at the start of the video, we were having a look at leverages with the deadlifts, and we were also having a look on the bench.
Mate.
Grab the end.
That's 2 meters apart.
That's 2 meters
That's
apart.
2 meters
Oh
apart.
shit, yeah.
Yeah, so if we do it, if you like that.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
That's 2 meters, isn't it? Right, roughly 2 meters apart. So we were having a look at leverages on the deadlift, and we just were intrigued to sort of see the difference between conventional, about how much more of a range of motion there is compared to sumo. So we started out by having a look at my conventional, and we discovered it was
basically 54.5 centimeters.
so that's from the floor to the bar. So then I went and did my sumo stance, the sumo stance that I have been using for quite a while, which is kind of like semi-conventional sumo. It's not a true sumo, and that was down to
48.
so that reduced the range of motion. And now I'm trialing a new type of sumo where I'm going a little bit wider with my feet, and my hands are coming in a little bit more,
Which is then down to 41.
which begs the question, is sumo cheating?
Well, my conventional was 60, wasn't it? So you've gone from that to that.
Yeah, so it just goes to show, like, people have different range of motion. So Sam has slightly shorter arms than me,
Yeah,
which
meant
means
that.
his range of motion is
Higher, longer.
even longer, which actually makes deadlifts for Sam harder than for someone like me who has longer arms, because our leg length, our inner thigh to the floor, is actually the same. So it is just our arm length which separates.
Yeah, so you stop there, and I go up to there.
Yeah. So it just goes to show how much more Sam needs to lift the weight in order to complete the lift. So, in your opinion, is sumo cheating if you're reducing the range of motion?
And that's my penis as well. There we go. Flaccid.
Good.
Do you measure yours?
Is sumo cheating?
It should be a different category. I don't know how, it'd be like saying some people front squat and some people back squat. It's a squat, but it's a different category in my mind.
Okay.
That's what I think about it anyway. Or, yeah, that's probably best.
So it's like a variation of the deadlift. You think
Yes.
the true deadlift is the conventional, but sumo's more of
No, I think the true deadlift is deadlift, but if you're going to deadlift in competition, you should have a sumo category and a conventional category.
Ooh, controversial. Okay. So Sam obviously has his opinions on sumo, but in my opinion, because it's actually quite a technical movement to learn, and you have to have quite good mobility to actually do sumo. So for people that say it's cheating, maybe they should try doing it first, and if they get a significant advantage from doing it, then maybe they can claim it's cheating. But
To do sumo, you've got to be flexible.
yeah.
And who are flexible? Women are flexible. It's a woman's deadlift. Sumo is a woman's deadlift. I really want to drill into the detail. Sumo is a more technical lift that requires greater flexibility and mobility, but that doesn't make it cool.
I would agree with that.
So we're happy.
I've never said sumo is cool.
No.
I just think it's easier for me and my leverages.
Yeah.
So maybe it is cheating. I don't know. It's the big debate, innit?
Mate, I think it's time to wrap it up. I think we should just brush over the conversation. I'm pretty virtuous, but I do have one vice. Mate, we all make mistakes, but just chalk it up to experience.
I've lost count of that. 5.
Mate, I'm going to level with you. I feel like getting hammered. If I had a nail, I was going to go, I nailed that. But I can't find a nail.
I like that.
Thank you, thank you.
It's very good. Got these back?
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, bud.
Oh, by the way, my mum said thank you very much for the rhubarb.
Oh, no worries, mate. You know, your mum really gives me the... I'll leave it there.
Right, we're off.
I think we really raised the bar this workout.
Right, see you later, mate.
I'm going to get boiling.
Right, so there is no need to train with Sam today because the sun, for once, is shining. It was absolutely pissing down yesterday, so I couldn't deadlift or bench yesterday, but I'm going to do that today. We've got a special guest with us today.
Hello.
John from the gym, because his barbell and stuff hasn't turned up yet, so I said he can come and bench with me today. So I've just got 4 sets of 10 touch and go on 100 kilos, and then I'm going to be deadlifting again for my final deadlift session of the week. What are you going to be doing?
Bench.
What weight?
100.
Cool, because you haven't trained bench for
3 months.
3 months.
Yeah.
Right, this could feel quite heavy then. Just as well you've got a spot. Right, let's get into it.
That's better. You can actually see. Just. A PB?
A PB, a lockdown PB.
They all can.
Yeah.
This is a lockdown PB for me actually.
Oh, I don't want to get
This
there.
would, this would be a lockdown rep PB. Touch and go. One more. Sorry.
Another training week draws to a close. Just going to be chilling out for the remainder of the weekend before we go again on Monday, where hopefully I'm going to be squatting heavy still. That's obviously despite the accumulated fatigue that I've got going on and this little back injury, which to be honest is feeling pretty good at the moment. It's left my neck feeling quite stiff and my upper back feeling quite stiff, but there's no real pain, so I don't think it's going to stop me from continuing to progress and go heavy, but we'll just have to wait and see what Ben prescribes me for that. Going to be obviously squatting with Sam again on Monday, just because his setup is so much better than mine and the weather is not looking too good. So yeah, I'm going to be training with Sam again. Speaking of Sam, obviously he has his opinions on the sumo deadlift, but I am intrigued by your guys' thoughts on the sumo deadlift. I mean, obviously a lot of people that watch this channel are powerlifters, so they might side more with me, just because there's quite a lot of you that probably do sumo. But yeah, I'm just intrigued your thoughts on the sumo deadlift. Do you think it's cheating? Write down in the comments down below. Anyway, I'm going to sign out the video now, guys. I hope you have enjoyed it. As always, please leave the video a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in that next one. Take care. Peace.